107.5 WBLS. What's going on? JusNik, Kool DJ Red Alert is back.
Nick, what's going on?
What's going on with you? And we got a special guest in the studio. I'm excited. The legendary Jon B in the building.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How you doing?
Jon B, what's
you?
good, man?
Man, you know, I'm glad to be here, baby.
You have new music,
yes,
which we're gonna get into in just a little bit. But I mean, touring and everything. How does it feel? Like,
oh man, you know, I still love what I do. You know, with a passion. I'm still making records, still touring, still, you know, just playing for people live and showing them how much I love what I do. Because really, the proof is in when I do my live show.
Yeah,
you know, that's the difference between the way I differentiate myself between other artists. I'm putting it all out there for you. I'm playing keyboard. I'm singing. I'm
and the vocals is still doing what it's got to do, honey.
And the fans don't miss a beat. Every time we're celebrating so many years now of being, you know, together on this vibe, and it just feels good to continue to make albums. It really does. I mean, I love music enough to do it for free, but I don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
You
and
really
thank
don't.
God I get to do this for making, you know, to be able to make a living, support my family and whatnot. But it's so much more than that. You know what I mean? It's these albums, people don't know what it takes to really, you know, put everything into these albums that it takes, you know. And this album probably took the longest out of any of my albums to deliver because...
Why do you say that?
Well, just being on the road really was the main thing that spread me thin, was, you know, having to take so much time to be, you know, on the road, singing my old material and just, you know, really, really keeping that going.
Yeah.
Because that's really the main bread and butter for artists like me, you know what I mean? As far as like staying on the road is what's keeping me alive, keeping my name out there, you know what I mean? So that has always been the main goal. But because of that, the albums have kind of like, you know, been a little bit harder to make, you know? And I'm
trying to make it a balance between both, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, you get home, you want to write a record, you feel like you want to, you know? And so that comes... it comes ever so often, you know. And this album, I have 11 bangers on this album. I will tell you, man. We got with Ricky Rose on this album. We got Tank on the first single.
Woo!
We got Alex Isley on the album.
Heavyweights.
Donnell Jones is on the album. So
heavyweights.
And you know, it was a pleasure to produce these artists, you know, for my project because I'm you know, produce and write my own stuff. So, and I have. You know, for those who don't know, I have produced most of my records and written most of my records.
Really?
If you didn't know that, yeah, man.
Hello, somebody.
I mean, I love collaborating. Some of my biggest records were produced by other people, but I wrote the record. I penned the record myself. So, you know, if you're talking about They Don't Know, if you're talking about, you know, Are You Still Down? But like a record like Don't Talk, I wrote and produced that myself, you know.
Red said that's one of his favorites.
That's it, all right?
Hey,
listen, man, that one, you know, it's my party. Everybody wants to have at least one party record that people like. So that was my record for that, you know, and I feel very blessed to have at least one of those, you know, in the mix. But
let's get into the song that you have with Tank, called Waiting on You, though. A lot of artists feel like, you know, they struggle with being in the present times with the music. But I'm going to let you guys hear this song, and when you hear it, you're going to know, like, you haven't skipped a beat.
We still do this, man, you know, and R&B is my passion, you know, so I just want people to feel it, you know. This music is made for the person who's waiting on something in their life, and they know it's meaningful. I don't know whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's some money, whether it's a career. I mean, whatever it is, if it's a baby. I mean, you know, so many people live with different dreams and aspirations. But one thing's for sure, it's on its way. It's on its way. You know, if you believe, it's coming to you, man. But the key is in the belief.
I'm excited about that song. I can't wait to hear the one with Ricky Rose.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when is it officially
out?
out?
Very soon. Spring release. So yeah, but we have the first single here with the video as well coming within days. But the single is available right now on Spotify. Soon to be iTunes. We're just uploading everything right now. But yeah, super excited to be back, man. Just new album is fire, and I'm gonna be in a place near you.
You never left.
I'm saying.
You never
I
left.
never left. I never left, man. You know, I've always been doing my thing, But I think that albums are really important to keep making at this age, you know what I mean? And letting everybody know I still do this, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just got to be the right thing. This album is short and sweet. It's 11 records. It's not 25 records. It's 11 short and sweet records that you're going to just really, really marinate to and just enjoy. So, yeah.
20
Real
years
R&B,
in the
baby.
game, though.
20 plus, 25
and
plus.
We're
yeah.
celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
Yes,
You definitely
yes.
contributed to that. So
Thank you,
what does
man.
that mean to you?
I mean, you know, hip hop is something that, you know, is part of my, you know, it's part of my DNA. It's part of who makes me different from the, you know, the next man. I mean, you know, having the hip hop music that I've been able to, you know, draw on in times of need when I needed to feel some type of way. I just need to feel either knowledge, feel inspired by some lyrics that, you know, there's so much knowledge in hip hop, you know.
Absolutely.
And I've been able to work with some of the greatest hip hop guys in the game, man, from
Rest in
Nas
peace. Tupac
to Guru, you know what I mean? So, you know, and there's some heavyweight knowledge with those guys, man. So if you listen to any of them, you know, messages they were sending over the years, man, you definitely got some knowledge from them.
Nick, I had the pleasure and the honor to be in his first video.
Yes, he did.
You've been in
Yes,
everybody's
Red Alert.
video, Red Alert.
Someone's Love. He's right there. He came down. He gave me a cameo. I said, "What?
Yeah.
Red Alert? What?"
It was good.
Come on.
It was a good look right there.
Yes, it was, man. We go back, bro. We go back.
Well, listen, the songs are timeless, and that's
Thank you
what
so
makes
much.
you a legend.
I mean, I just do what I do. You know, I love R&B music, and I love my life. I love my wife. So, I mean, I'm writing about my life, real love, you know. I think when you really feel it, you know, and you believe it in your heart, it's hard for it to not come off authentic. You know what I mean? It's also hard for people to not connect with it.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, this is a human experience. We all can relate to each other with words and with, you know, descriptions, and that's what makes songwriting so beautiful for me. You know what I mean? It's just to be able to relate to each other. And when I have somebody stop me on the street and say, "Hey man, you know, you helped me out in my relationship, whatever, you inspired me and my girl, or helped us get through some tough times," or
Yep.
whatever it may be.
So
know.
you the coach?
I'm just saying.
You don't know. They don't
that's
know.
Babyface, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? He's the coach, but you know,
They don't know was my
But I was
anthem.
taught by some pretty great guys, man. I look up to, and I have I'm
Respect.
resting on
Respect.
the you know, on the shoulders of legends, man. So it's a beautiful thing to love this music and to continue
Oh, yeah,
with the
definitely.
tradition of keeping it alive, you know, keeping the love alive. You know?
Speaking of love, shout out to the wifey.
Yeah, big shout to my wife. Yeah, Danette. You know,
So
Miss
how
B.
do you make that last for so long?
She's my manager, man. She's my manager. She's the one who's booking all the shows. So if you see me in a city near you, you already know who put me there. It's my wife. You know, she knows that we got to make that check. You know what I mean? So
I love that.
It's keep me busy. And at the same time, we got two beautiful daughters, 16 and 9.
Nice.
Woo!
And,
16.
we got 16 years of marriage too, which is crazy.
Wow.
Nice.
And you know, we not counting. We just living. So you know,
I like that. I
it's
like that.
beautiful.
We need more of that.
Yeah. I like
Okay,
that.
That's right.
We
That's
need
right.
more of that, most
Yeah.
certainly.
Thank
So, videos.
Yeah, we got
You
a
got
video
visuals?
for yes, we have a video. You know, this album actually is crazy because I have done more videos for this album than any other album.
You
I've
pulling a
done.
Beyonce?
I've said it might be that kind of a thing where we have every record be a video. No, I mean it's like 6 videos already.
Wow.
So I have, you know, right before COVID hit, we were going to put the record out actually, and then COVID kind of changed everything, right? You know, it's just
It did.
put everybody back in the house and shut all the venues down. So it really kind of was a no-go zone, and we had to hold up and kind of
To get reprogrammed.
yeah, reprogram a little bit, you know. And so, but we figured everything out, and we have Donnell Jones on the album. We have Alex Isley on the album. We have Tank on the album with the first single, and we have Ricky Rose on the album as well. Man, I'm just so honored to have been able to make all this happen and be, you know, in the beginning I was just independent. Now I'm actually on a label. We did a deal with Steve Stout at
Shout out to Steve.
with Steve? Okay.
United Masters. I want to big up Steve Stout, United Masters, for signing me, you know what I mean, and making this album possible and the single possible to be able to release to you guys. Because, you know, nobody wants to just put music out anymore. You know what I mean? Just put it out there just to put it out there. No, I really want y'all to feel this. So we had to do it right. And we had to get the right guy to do the, you know, to present it properly. And I feel like we have that. And so I want to big up
Mission
United
accomplished.
Masters. United Masters and Steve Stout. Thank you so much. And let's make history, you know.